everyone, welcome back to more Magic the Gathering Arena. Quick draft Crimson Vow today. Here we are. Wow, Stensia Uprising. Very good card. One I have never been offered before. Just like a quick double check here. Nothing is better. No. How good is this card, just according to the draft guide here? 28th best. Quite good. Screaming Swarm can be good sometimes. Thirst for Discovery, very solid blue draw card. Okay, I mean, I could just take Thirst for Discovery. There's nothing else here that really jumps out at me. How good is Screaming Swarm? Not that great, I would think. Yeah, it's okay. Thirst is substantially better. And Falconrat Celebrants is the other thing I would think about. Because it's on color and pretty good, but Thirst for Discovery is just substantially better than Falconrat Celebrants, and we want to stay open, like, right? Just pick whatever people aren't drafting. If it means I have to give up red, then, like, so be it. Or maybe just splash for this. Seems hard to splash for double red, but, you know, you can do it sometimes. Wow, these two in the same pack together, huh? If you could take them both at once, that might be a thing to do, but taking just one of them does not seem so hot. A Braid here is the standout pick, I think. Nothing else really to think about. Witness the Future, I think, is okay, but not great. Frenzied Devils, likewise, are okay. Probably just an Epicure from this, actually. Excuse me. Let's just double check that, though. How is Witness the Future? Not amazing. Devils? Also not that great. Yeah, so I think it comes down to Epicure or Anger, and of those, like, okay. So far we've taken no creatures, so in principle, Anger fits better into the, like, Instants and Sorceries deck. But we don't know that we'll be getting that, so I'm just going to take Epicure, which is fine in any deck, right? You get blood. Diver Scab is pretty solid, I think. Yeah. I'm going to just double check that, but yeah, Diver Scab's pretty good. Interesting, I've drafted a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. Is now the time for a 6? It looks like not. Repository Scab is okay. It might just be the Foreboding Statue, though. I think that's probably better. What does the draft guide think? Repository Scab ranked 168th. Statue ranked 117th. So it agrees with me that the statue is better. Doesn't necessarily mean it's better all the time, but okay, I think I'll take it. Cradle of Safety is okay. I could take Evolving Wilds in case I end up wanting to splash another color. But I think if I wanted to splash that third color, I would probably just run, like, a land of that third color most of the time. Or 2 lands or something. So I'll take Cradle of Safety. Stitched Assistant. We aren't, like, I don't know. We have an Epicure. I guess it's fine. It's a decent card. We might have something to hit with it. Reckless Impulse is okay. I think we're meant to take the Binding Geist here, just as like a playable creature. Scattered Thoughts would be cool if I already had like a Raconteur and a couple like Flame Breathers or something. But I already have 3 drawing cards. I don't really want to push for even more draw right now when I don't know that I have some reason to do all this drawing. Retrieval is totally fine. Heirloom could be okay, but I'll take the Retrieval. Pass. Also pass. And pass. I didn't really pay much attention at all to like what colors were open, did I? I just like saw that I was getting some pretty decent blue cards, and the red cards have been all right. I got 2 good ones early on, and other than that, it hasn't been that amazing. Dying to Serve, I don't want that. Bride's Gown, I don't want. Wolfkin Outcast, I don't want. Markov Purifier, really tough to run in red-blue. So it looks like we're basically down to Cruel Witness, which is totally fine. Or Epicure. But I'll take the Cruel Witness. We have a lot of instants and sorceries so far. I think it's meant to be Lantern Bearer here over the statue. And over the Betrayal, or Retrieval rather, of course. Yeah. Just give me a 1-drop. Pretty good card. Archghoul's a pretty nice card. Don't really want to run it. I mean, I have a few zombies, right? 2. But Belligerent Guest is playable. And in my colors. This is going to be a tough pack to have to pick a second card from, let me tell you. Whatever it is, it's going straight in the dustbin. Alright. I guess Scattered Thoughts is okay. Skywarp Scab, I don't know. I don't really want it. Do I? Maybe I do. I have a lot of expensive cards so far. Not a lot of cheap cards. This doesn't really help with that. There has been really slim pickings in red. I wonder if I should be like kind of moving away from that somehow. But to what? Like, I guess there was some black stuff a couple packs ago. I could also take Sure Strike. It's okay, but yeah, maybe that is what I should do actually. Yeah. It's not my favorite combat trick for whatever reason, but I believe it is totally fine. There is good stuff in black, huh? Fellstinger and Wedding Security. Still here. I can't really bring myself to take them. But I wonder if I should. Maybe if I'd taken that Evolving Wild, it would be a little bit easier. I have the statue. I'm not really missing anything here. If I just take the Fellstinger and see if I wind up getting some black stuff. Like, yeah, Retrieval's okay. Spirit's okay. I don't know. Is Spirit amazing? I don't think it is. Not really. Yeah. Take the Fellstinger. What are you, Blood Hypnotist? I don't like it very much. Siphon Essence is playable. Another Fellstinger. I really think I ought to be doing something about this. Soul Cipher board. When a creature is put into your graveyard. I mean, it's more of a green-blue card, obviously, because of the self-mill. I do have a little bit of self-mill via Cruel Witness, but obviously not a lot. I mean, what else would it be, though? Another Cradle of Safety? A boarded window? I don't think I'm really that into either of those. I guess I'll just take this and see what happens. Two mana, 3/3. I think this might just be playable. Even though I don't run any enchantments, just like a way to block. Could take Aim for the Head if I wanted to push more for black. I don't think I want a Weary Prisoner. Infant Head just isn't that good. I'll take the Spirit. Okay. I mean, I have a couple of exploit cards. Doomed Dissenter could work okay with them. If you're going to splash for something, you want it to be a big card because it's easier to have a swamp by turn 6. Okay, I'll take the Retrieval. Henrika Domnathi. That's a pretty good card, isn't it? It is. How good exactly? Henrika. 4th best in the set, it says. Wow. I didn't think it was that good. Well, it's a good thing we've been taking all these black cards. It's a little tricky because I still want to like run Stenzia Uprising and stuff, but I think we can manage 3 colors, right? It means I can cut stuff like Steelclad Spirit and maybe put in some more playable black stuff like the Fellstingers. Okay. Hope Evolving Wilds Wheels, but I assume it won't. What am I probably getting from this pack the second time? Maybe Siphon Essence or Doomed Dissenter or something, if I'm lucky. Alright, so let's adjust the deck here. We're putting in the Fellstingers. Taking out the Steelclad Spirit. Probably take out the Binding Geist. Could put in the Grisly Ritual. I guess that's fine. Don't really want the Doomed Dissenter that badly. I don't know. I guess now that I have 4 exploit cards, it's getting a bit better. Okay, Heirloom is looking a lot better now that we need fixing. But on the other hand, there's a Whispering Wizard. I have a lot of non-creature spells. I don't necessarily need more 4-drops. And it is tempting to take like a Gluttonous Guest or even a Specimen. Bloodpetal Celebrant, a playable 2-drop. I mean, I'm gonna take the Wizard. We'll see how it goes. 2 kind of big red cards here, but I don't want either of them. Bolt. Sort of the best card here, but I don't really want something super cheap in a color that I'm not heavily invested in. I don't know, it's pretty good. I think the other choice would be Scavenger. These 2, I don't really need something like that. I could cut the Epicure, I suppose, by the same argument about like I don't want something super cheap in red. But I think I'm going to want to run enough red lands to be doing stuff on turn 2 reasonably often. And Epicure is still fine even if you draw it like late, just because it like can replace itself with the blood token, kind of. Well, assuming you have cards in hand you don't want at all, it can replace itself. Replace itself and a bad card with a good card, hopefully. Yeah, I don't want the Scavenger. I think I'll just take a little bit more removal, right? I don't have that much. But the Epicure is looking cuttable. Oof, another Bolt, huh? Or another Retrieval. It's a lot easier to run blue than it is to run red. But okay, I'll take this for now. It's substantially better. Okay, Flame Breather, yeah, I want a 2-drop. I want a thing that likes me to cast non-creature spells. Impulse, I guess. Maybe I'm cutting it, we'll see. I have some work to do trimming this deck down for sure. Scattered Thoughts, I guess, is the best of these choices. Cruel Witness, pick 8. That's interesting. Yeah, nothing, basically. I know I'm running one Doom Dissenter, but I don't think I can see myself running a second. Honored Heirloom, probably pretty good. I think I take that card more often than I should. Actually, you know, like, Frenzied Devils might be better than Diver Scab. If I'm looking for heavy cards. I have a lot of non-creature spells. I don't have anything, like, this is removal, for sure. But pretty expensive removal. Give me the Frenzied Devils, actually. I'm not going to put the Specimen in just because I have a few exploit cards. Okay, so I have to cut 4 cards to run this. And I didn't end up getting any Evolving Wilds. Okay, so I wound up with quite a lot of red, actually, after all. I think we can cut Cradle of Safety. I want more proactive 2-mana plays. Not that I mean, I don't know. Flame Breather and Impulse are proactive. A Braid is okay. Doom Dissenter is okay. Maybe I can cut the Siphon Essence. I do have 2 color fixing cards on 3. That's sort of nice. Color fixing / ramp. I just have to cut 2 things. Ah, the wizard can also generate stuff to exploit, which is nice. How much draw do I have is a question that might be worth asking. The thing is, like, I don't know how much is too much. Or in what kind of decks those equations change. As we saw by the time I had that, like, 7-1 red-blue deck where I just had nothing but draw and I thought it was horrible, but it was actually amazing. I don't have much blood. I think it might be just... Well, there's the Siphon Essence, but did I cut that already? I did. It's really just the Epicures. So it's like guaranteed to hit something I want to discard because I won't have used my blood on lands already. I think it's pretty good. I wonder if Heirloom is just wrong. Okay, let's actually look. How much draw is there? There's 2 Impulses, a Stitched Assistant, a Thirst for Discovery, that's 4 so far, 2 Stingers, a Scattered Thoughts, and kind of Cruel Witness. So that's a lot of draw. So I probably do want all of the, like, ramp cards, but maybe I can cut some of the draw. And maybe I can cut 1 retrieval, I guess. I have some good creatures. It would be nice to be able to dodge stuff, and this just gives you tempo by bouncing their stuff as well. Yeah, okay. Let's pick 665 for me, which I don't know, I guess is kind of interesting. It's interesting that it's chosen to take 6 black, even though I have more red than black. Will you change your mind if I hit Suggest Lands again? No. It still says 665. That seems crazy. That's, like, insane. So say I did this. Honestly, I could run even less black, right? I don't really need it until turn 3 at the latest. I mean, okay. 2 would be nice, but I won't often have this specific card on turn 2. So I could run like 7-4-6 maybe? I think that seems okay. Because I have a double red card here. And I know I have a double black card on the same. Okay, maybe that is, well, yeah. Maybe that's a reason to run like 7-5-5 instead. Is to make sure I can play Henrica when it's turn 4. I don't know, I think this ought to be okay. Oh, this event ends in 42 hours. So by the time you guys are watching this, of course, it ended like a month ago, probably. I should look into what's coming up after this. All right, I got all my colors. I have a 2-drop and some removal. Can't really go wrong with that. I wish I had some slightly more proactive plays, but you know, that card's fine. It's pretty great, actually. I wish I'd had it last turn, but what is this? What's a black 1-mana instant? Undying Malice, I guess? If I looked up set, vow, color, black, instant, cost 1? Is that a thing you can say? Unknown keyword, cost. Okay, I need to look up how to use Scryfall better. I think my opponent has Undying Malice, though. That's the only one I can think of. Oh, you know what? I should have played this first, then dumped a swamp to see what land I want to play. But yeah, opponent must have Undying Malice. All right, if I look up Undying Malice. Yeah, it's a 1-mana black instant, and I think the only one in this format. Well, I tried to run extra blues to get this. But yeah, if this had been an island and my next card had been Cruel Witness, then like playing the swamp last turn would hurt me. Actually, even now, if the next one is an island, then I shouldn't have played this swamp. I thought, oh, I'm not going to need double blue, but actually that's stupid. I might. I forgot I was running any double blue cards, basically. So Undying Malice is, yeah. Oh, punished! Omega punished! Okay, I'm very happy I drew the island. I'm just mad I made the mistake last turn of like trying to hide my color from my opponent instead of just doing the thing that's best for me. Because I could easily lose this game for not having a 3/3 out there this turn. What's your other color? Also, oh, they missed their turn 3. I missed that. It's green. So they kept only 2. They have only 2 mana, or had only 2 lands, and they were both black. Okay. Combat damage. This applies on both my turn and their turn. I think Stitched Assistant is pretty good right now. I shouldn't have played the land, by the way. Should have waited to see what this draws. Pretty good card. Oh, I'm so mad about this Cruel Witness. Mad at myself, of course. Gift of Fangs, sure. Gonna attack with the Lumber Knot? Do I dare try this? Like, bolt it and block with a 2/2? If they have some combat trick, it'll be embarrassing. Actually, well... Undying Malice is only when it dies. Flame Blessed Bolt would prevent it dying. They could easily have a green combat trick or something. Do I want this coming back as a 5/5? Not especially, but I have a Death Touch thing. It wouldn't be so bad. Alright, let's try this first before I commit to losing my 2/2. See if they foolishly play some trick in response, rather than waiting for me to commit with the blocker. Okay, they didn't. Fine. What are you thinking about? Alright. Alright, see ya. I mean, we kind of got 2 for 1 there, but it's not a huge deal. Frenzied Devils are not doing anything right now. I mean, I don't know, they're contesting this, but... I think I'd just rather draw. Is that a good way to tap? I guess it's fine. Actually... I'd kind of rather keep the red available, wouldn't I? I shouldn't draw anything black that I want to play. Okay, if this hadn't been a mountain, that play would have paid off. As it is, it's just fine either way. I'm just so mad about all this 3 damage flying I could be getting in on all these turns. Like, I don't know. That's the kind of play that you... I'm sure I'll trade. That you might miss and like... Oh, what am I doing? They get to play their Undying Malice. I don't know. It's fine. I don't super care. I didn't want to let them keep getting a bunch of damage in anyway. Anyway, I don't know, like, the fact that I wasn't able to play this, like, yes, definitely a blunder in terms of, like, how I played my lands. But it might not stand out as super obvious. I don't know. And you might say, oh, it was only for 1 turn, but, like, and all those other turns after that, you got to do a thing that was pretty good. But, like, I could have played this for free. On turn 4, I could have put a 3/3 down, and it would have done, like, 12 damage by now, or 9 at least, or something. The sad thing is, this is a creature, so it has summoning sickness. It's worse ramp. I can't use it and my Cruel Witness this turn. I guess I'll play... no, they're about to have a 2/2. Yeah, I need the Cruel Witness now, actually. Yeah, I should have just let the 2/3 come in and hit me. I don't think trading my Stinger for it really accomplished anything. It just gave them an advantage. Okay, I don't really need this, I think. If you want to combat trick me, go ahead. Oh, nice. Very cool. I guess just run this out there. Threatens to be a pretty good blocker. Swing with the 3/3 first? Question mark? Yeah, I guess that's fine. I don't know. Maybe I should be trying to block with it, but block what exactly? This is already doing a pretty good job on defense. Pass throughout. This way I won't give away any timing things, and I don't want to bolt anything until combat anyway. At which point I'll be given the option to react. Ouch! Okay, fine. I'll bolt their 1/1 now. pretty good. I'll trade. And I think just Grizzly Ritual this, so that I don't die. Another one, ouch. I could use another Fell Stinger. Is that a good tap? I might want double red, no? No, I have one red in hand, okay. If I draw the Uprising, I can just play it. I guess I'm just like playing all my mana. Not much point sitting around with any of it. These millipedes are getting out of hand. I'm trading the 1/2 for it, obviously. I'm not trading, I'm chumping. I'm hopeful I can like make enough stuff with these guys, although it doesn't look likely. What else do I have that kills this? Like nothing, right? Alchemist Retrieval doesn't help that well. Just buys me a turn, I guess. Well, it buys me a turn and maybe gives me a 1/1. I think I screwed up this game, though. Okay, Fell Stinger. Yeah, that does help. I can play like Scattered Thoughts and then Fell Stinger exploit a 1/1 even after jumping here. I'm going to let in the 1/1 even though it can become a 3/3 because the wizard is doing more important work right now. Okay, they don't seem to have a lot of discard effects, so this might be okay. Okay, this is a nice thing to be able to discard. This is a good way to tap. All the non-lands, please. Also a good way to tap. I could just play this. Is this any good? Makes another Death Toucher. Could make them sack a creature. It doesn't really do much. I just want a Fell Stinger, I think. I guess I can... I only have 7 cards left. Oh my god. Okay, I should probably play these. I guess I'm not going to be using this blood. I have to win pretty fast. Wow. And opponent only has 14. It feels like this game still just barely started, and yet... Wow, that's a little scary. They must have some big trick. I guess I don't mind losing this to whatever trick it is, if that's what they decide to do. Wolf Strike? No. No trick? Just making me wipe out my board and then playing more creatures, maybe? Okay, Witch's Web. That's fine. Like I said, I don't mind losing this to your trick. Okay. It's a little scary. There's the Uprising. That'll help a lot with this thing. I can actually play all three of these, can't I? I have 9 mana here. This would be 10. This would be 11. 4, 4, 3, right? The sad thing is when I play this, I guess I'm just going to transform it immediately. Yeah, I guess that's all right. Okay, play this. Now auto tap knows what to do? No, it doesn't. Oh, I guess it's fine because I have this. I really don't want to draw a card and lose a life, do I? Maybe I do. I don't think so. I think I just want a creature. Yeah, this is never going to go off. Well, actually, if I lost all my... Well, I don't know. If that happened, I would be dead. Well... Okay, that's pretty scary. Okay. I mean, I can abrade the 2/1. But I need to have some way to kill the opponent, right? Which kind of means attacking with this. I guess that gives me enough lifelink that I can survive the hunter attacking me once. I think I'm just going to make this thing fly. I have like no creatures left. I have to commit to this. Well, I forgot this has abilities. Well, okay. That might have been nice when I was attacking. Yeah, I definitely could have gotten this off for free as well. Oh. Alright, I'm very dead here. But, like, imagine if I had done, like, 12 more damage or something. Oh, I could have killed something from their graveyard, I guess. It does work on this thing, but I can't make it big enough to block a 6/6 anyway, so I'm just going to go in for the extra damage here. Oh, it would have with this, I guess, but I need that to block the 9/9. Okay, I mean, we're gonna die. There's no doubt about that. Retrieval's kind of funny. I think that lets me live another turn, probably. So the fact that it's a knight is a problem. Maybe it could have bounced this thing last turn instead, and then this would not be so big. It's only small. It's only bigger by a little, I guess. We're clearly dead. I just want to see how long I can hang on here. I guess it's this long, huh? Well, yeah. But notice, if I had not let it become night, I guess it wouldn't have helped. Okay. Well, so the deck might have too much draw. But that's not the reason I lost, right? The reason I lost is because I messed up turn 4. Oh, I only run one retrieval. I thought I forgot I had cut one. So is there anything else I should have instead of some of this draw? Like, I don't know. In some sense, every time I drew some draw, I was pretty happy about it. I could dump the Epicure. Who needs a 1-drop, right? Run like another Impulse or a Cradle of Safety. Kind of like Cradle of Safety. Oh, so right. How do I search on Skyfall for cost? Syntax guide. Mana costs. M. Okay, that's just what a certain symbol. Card. Is there like a mana value or mana costs? You can always wrap. Okay, MV. Okay, so what I really could have searched was for mana black, but wow, this is a great hand. I don't know, maybe red was the right land to play there, just in case, like... I'm not sure what exactly. I was imagining I might want to play a Braid and then Doom Dissenter, but I can't do both of those on the same turn anyway. Yeah, I'll just use my tempo to blow this up. Yeah, otherwise the mana's going to waste. And next turn I can play the Cruel Witness. We won't be seeing those Celebrants, or presumably that Bloody Betrayal. Unless they really want to hit me with a Cruel Witness as their turn 3, turn 4 play. I don't think they will. Yeah, just play this. If they have nothing better to do, I just gave them 3 damage. But if they have nothing better to do, I'm perfectly happy. Alright, so we played this first, right? I think so. That might... Oh, yeah. And then I'm going to play the Doom Dissenters that Felstinger has something to eat instead of itself. I guess dump this? I will play more land. And tap like this so I still have Bolt. This game's going great. I should have done all this. I don't know. Maybe doing it pre-combat was right because... I don't know, it doesn't matter. They don't have any mana. More... They're dumping an Impulse? That's sort of surprising, isn't it? What is your hand? Okay, that's pretty cool. That's fine. That's also fine. Yeah, that's how we're tapping. This turns off their loner. Or at least makes them figure out how to remove my 3/2. Although, I don't know. They still get a 2-for-1 if I block. I could block with the Lantern Bearer and then bolt it. That seems like a bad idea. I think I just let this damage in. That thing's scary, but I can ritual it later. Nice Abrade. Ooh, okay, I can afford to take damage one more time to get the Whispering Wizard to Grizzly Ritual. Boy, he sure can get a strong... He can be pretty strong, huh? Become a 7/3? Okay, opponent doesn't attack. Great. I'm happy to just have more mana, I think. Should have maybe killed it sooner, I feel like, when I didn't have mana? Did I have mana last turn? I guess I had some. Anyway, I'll keep this alive, I think. Yeah, because this is lethal. If they don't do something. Okay. Kind of exciting. It's not quite lethal anymore. It's interesting they chose to remove the wizard and then remove the Fellstinger. They could have still removed the wizard in response before the hexproof went off. I wonder if they knew that and, like, had some reason to prefer removing one over the other when I could have responded versus when I couldn't respond? I don't know. Or if they just, like, thought it was hexproof already and changed to remove the other one. Kind of a mystery. Nathan? Naran? Is it an R with an accent on it? Or a T? I guess it's a T. Great draw again. The first game I had kind of a bad draw, which improved, but I failed to capitalize on it. Games 2 and 3 I've had great opening hands. Not even sure what I'm going to do about the exploits. I probably should play one of them this turn. and save the Thirst for Discovery for later. Okay, maybe I can play this instead. Since I have so much draw in my hand, I should play ramp now. I think that's okay. I think I'll block if they attack, which is my reason for not attacking here. It's a little scary. I don't know. I guess another reason for blocking is just for staying back is that they might not attack, right? Attacking right now would probably be a pretty reasonable bluff. I don't know. But players don't tend to bluff that much. Usually if they attack, they actually have a combat trick. Anyway, here we know they don't. Wow, huh. Another... So this is a creature spell, even though it is also an artifact. Okay. I'm not sure what to do here. I think it's pretty reasonable to just play the ramp creature, start getting tokens on it, counters on it, leave open blue, sure. And we know now, by the way, they don't have a combat trick in hand, or they probably would have attacked last turn and then played the guest. There's not much to be scared of here. Seem to be playing a pretty slow... I don't know. Not slow so much as defensive, right? They're playing... We expect stuff like Lumberknot and Catapult Fodder in this deck, is how they seem to be trying to win. Because they have a bunch of the creatures that benefit from that, right? Okay, is there some reason to play or not play this land? I don't know. I'm going to play the Thirst for Discovery before I blow this guy up. It seems reasonable enough, I guess. This is grotesque. Like, look at this. It's only turn 5, and I'm playing like 7 mana stuff. And now, by the way, I have a I didn't even think of this. This is a permanent source of like exploit creatures. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I don't want these 1/1s, but oh, I want to eat them. Yum, yum, yum. There's the cannon fodder, yeah. It flipped immediately. Oh, no, it doesn't. This isn't a 1/2 anymore. It's a 3/3 now. Oh, yeah, these two. Right, these are enough. Sure. Oh, attack with... Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, I mean, not a lot to do here, other than just block a little damage. My 1/1 is very valuable. I will not jump it at this time. But I'm scared. This cannon fodder, catapult fodder, whatever. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, good luck. I have a lot of good cards. I don't know. The Fellstinker, right? Maybe the 5-drop? I don't know. Oh, they played it for... without cleave. They couldn't pick anything. Okay. Anyway, I think I want this on the table immediately. And I'll trade the Cruel Witness for their 3/3. No problem for me. There's the Lumber Knot. Okay, that's, yeah. So Grizzly Ritual on something like next turn, right? Like, I'm close to dead. Do I chump 4 damage? I think so. I mean, yes, I can use Exploit, but I'm not going to next turn, right? So this is fine. I have 6 mana only, which is enough for a ritual. I have 7 mana with this guy. I think... I don't even know which one to kill. Like, in principle, I guess I can kill this guy with, like, Bolt or something? So I think I need to kill the Catapult Fodder, who can, like, reach over the top as well. Right, plus this is about to become a 5/5. So wait, tap differently. And a 5/5 is really good right now. Oh wow, just actually casting Edgar's Awakening. Scary. But now we know combat is safe. They don't have any tricks. So they can't attack. If they had attacked first, they might have had tricks, but apparently they still don't. Yeah, don't want to discard any of this, thanks. Black, I think, right? This is a good thing to play right now, I believe. There's some joy in, like, playing Frenzied Devils. Five, 6, 7 mana. So I definitely can't play both, but I could play a 4 and a 3. Yeah, that's a fine tap. Or actually, maybe I should play a 4 and hold these both open. I could blow up their Catapult Captain now. Or their Lumber Knot. I might never get another chance to do this. It might be hard to get to exactly 13 permanents again. I like my source of 1/1s, but I guess it's... Actually, this is the last time I'm going to need one for, like, this guy. So yeah, let's just blow up, I think, the Catapult Captain. So the Lumberknot I can take otherwise? Yeah, let's do it. Get out of here, you jerk. I should have, of course, realized that was going to happen when I like chose each player sacrifices a creature, as opposed to it being like a lucky surprise at the end of my turn. Sure, go ahead. Well, looks like I want more 1/1s, but still, getting rid of the Catapult fodder was really nice. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Black? I don't know, I'd like to play the Frenzied Devils this turn, I guess. Red? Sure. So other creatures with flying, death touch, or lifelink, which is none of these. But I can just like play this and attack with it, and like I'm threatening to buff it. They kind of have to let it in. I don't really want to draw a card and lose 1 life, I don't think. I just want to flip and start getting lifelink damage. Cradle? Making it a 6/6? Bolt works and makes it a 5/5, but if they have some like buff for this, I might need to play both. Whereas if I play Cradle, I'm more likely to get away with playing only one of them. Oh, actually, yeah. The only thing they could do would be Undying Malice, so maybe Bolt would have been better. Okay, that was kind of a scary game. Like my deck drew insane. Everything was great, and I still was in some peril. With their kind of like just have big creatures and catapult them at my face kind of threat. Lumberknot them would be even better, of course. But we managed to keep like the number of creatures down so that wasn't that big a deal. This is a tough hand. Going first? Any land and it's great, right? Okay. It's scary, but like I have a Braid for turn 2. Great. Okay, I'm happy I kept. Don't let them know I have an instant. I guess it doesn't matter. It's gonna like, if they play something, it'll make me choose to resolve it or whatever. Oh, it's not. Oh. Wow. Really? That's kind of surprising. I guess they just... What is in your hand? Do you want to discard this now instead of later? Okay. Nothing but blue, I see. Well, I I need some black eventually. But I seem to be doing okay. Black, black, white. Interesting decision here. I think I have to get rid of the ghoul, right? Or not the ghoul. That's their card. The Felstinger, it's so good, but I don't know when I'll be able to play it. And everything else in my hand is actually useful, like right now, or soon. Stenzi Uprising has a similar problem, but I think it's even more useful than the Felstinger. So, well, maybe I could get rid of the Stitched Assistant. I'm not going to want to play that for a while anyway. And in the meantime, I'll hopefully have drawn some black. Sure. I think I'll trade. Well, I have an Abrade, but I don't really want to play it. Okay, sure. This and then Scattered Thoughts next turn, just like so I get the 1/1. Or maybe a Braid and Cradle of Safety could somehow be good plays, spread out over 2 turns. Okay, opponent has found their 4th land. They were briefly missing. Alright, sure, you got me. Very good value for Gift of Fangs, which usually doesn't get very good value. I don't think it matters whether I play the island first, so let's... Oh, actually it does. I want to leave red untapped. The only 1-mana thing I could want to play right now would be Bolt. Huh. Tough choice. I think I want this for black and... Grizzly Ritual is tempting. But I kind of just want a Doomed Dissenter, so there's something for my Felstinger to exploit, I think. It must be a scary looking discard. This threatens Bolt, not that I have it. I don't know, in some sense, by not pausing when an opponent does stuff, it's revealing that I don't have Bolt, which is maybe not great. No blocks. I want to sack this myself and get out a 2/2, which I will then block with. There's the Bolt. My life total is getting a little bit precarious. Ooh. Boy, what the heck do I do now? There's so many good options all of a sudden. I'd like to have both red available next... Well, okay, I'm playing the Swamp. And then... I think I'm... Yeah, because like the reason I was thinking of not playing the Swamp was Reckless Impulse, but I don't need that right now. I just want to kill this stupid 2/2. I know I can bolt it. I guess I'll just bolt it. Yeah, why not? It's cheaper. This way I save my slightly more expensive but more powerful removal. Okay, that was a big turn. I assume... Well, no. I thought they might like tap this to attack, but what would be the point? How many permanents do I have right now? 9? No thanks on that one. Very, very good value for the Cradle of Safety, because it not only stopped the removal, but now I threaten to block the 2/5 without even losing the creature. Okay, so I have a total of 7 mana. I want to play the Uprising now, but I guess I have so much red stuff to do that I guess it's better to spend some of my mana on this and then Abrade the Socialite. Okay. Oh yeah, you can do that on your turn and then attack next turn, so that's kind of sure. And I'm gonna draw the card here, I think. And leave Abrade open? No, I'll play it on my turn while they have no mana. Would it be crazy to kill their Blood Fountain? Yes, just checking. I mean, I could have swung with my 2/2, but I like having it as a blocker, I think. I feel like it should cross out the ones that have already been chosen. Okay, well. This drew a card and made them spend a card, so good value. My life total continues to be imperiled. No blocks, I guess, right? Yeah. Oh. Can I Fellstinger myself? I think I have to. Right? Yeah. I mean, I could play it and not draw? But we're so close to taking... I don't know. We're close to taking the board, and then card advantage is just going to grind them out. The question is, will they be able to sneak in any damage over the top while I'm doing that? And that's mostly about their Blood Fountain, I think. I don't know. I'm gonna take the damage. Should have attacked with this, actually. I think I missed 2 damage there. Because there's no way they're blocking, and even if they do, it's fine. So if I don't play this, I could, like, sack it immediately. If I don't play the Lantern Bearer, I could sack this immediately, but I don't want to. I just want it to make 1/1s forever. Okay, here comes the creatures, but they don't have enough mana right now. Sure. Hovering over their blood is a little surprising. If you have land in hand that you wanted to get rid of, you should have done it before using the Blood Fountain, right? It only costs 1, so they can still use it. Anyway, let's play this first. Presumably, yes, you now tap something. But I'm happy to chump with my 1/1 indefinitely. Actually, my 1/1's plural, so I'll just attack here. If they want to trade the skeleton, great. I could bolt the skeleton, I guess, but I want to save that for some real threat. Okay. That is eventually a real threat. I feel like you should attack with a skeleton to flip your farmer, maybe? I think I'm just going to kill the 1/2 before anything weird happens. Like, yes, this is a little scarier, but it can't really get very far out of hand. I guess this can't either. It can't be more than a 2/3. Let's just kill their lifelink, maybe? Because then they'd have to train this. They'd have to attack with this. Yeah, get out of here. Alright, well, we're finally bricking, which seems fair enough. Sure. I'm a little surprised you're picking that one and not my flyer. Because I already have enough like 1/1s to chump block you forever, and I don't think I was attacking with the 3/2. I don't think I need to play any of these. I might eventually draw. I only have 8 cards! What the hell? I know I draw a lot, but shouldn't I be killing them faster than this? Okay, well, whatever. I guess I... I mean, 8 turns is a long time. 2/1... Oh, no. Okay. So that's sort of a problem. I now can't get in with this damage anymore, because if I do, they just counterattack, and I'm screwed. They don't have a lot of creatures in here. I guess we take this one. Okay. I guess I'm dead. Sure. I just don't see any way to profitably attack. And eventually I'm going to deck myself. Oh, there's going to do that, huh? Well, I guess I could have attacked. I don't know. But then this costs them something. In fairness, they don't necessarily know that I'm... Really? Gonna deck myself? Oh, you get to put the counters on this. I see. I could just chump pretty much forever. Or I could let you put one counter on here, but I don't think... Where, have I played Grizzly Ritual yet? No. Yes. I mean, I don't see how I'm killing this whether or not it gets counters. But I guess if I do this, I die. If I kill this, I die a turn sooner. Plus this flips. So we chump. All this tempo I'm gaining from like drawing and... I mean, I don't know. Draw doesn't give you tempo. In some sense, it costs tempo, right? Because you have to spend mana on things that are not immediately doing something on the board. I don't think it matters. Maybe I should exile a creature from my own graveyard so they don't scavenger me. Doesn't seem to matter, yeah. All these like extra cards that I'm drawing are supposed to result in me like... having enough tempo to kill them, not just like in getting to a losing board position and then decking. I'm not quite sure how this came about. Did I use my removal too freely, maybe? I don't think so. I don't remember what I did Grizzly Ritual. Whatever it was, I'm sure it was important. Maybe I traded my creatures too freely? Like, I remember tossing Cruel Witness into a creature sort of... like, just to stop the damage? When there wasn't that much damage to stop? But... I still think it was the right idea. Okay. I mean... I can block, right? And just take 2 in the air, which is obviously kind of too much. Oh, right. So, like, I can do that. Then if I kill this, I can't really do much else. I mean, I guess this is... No, I can't even double block there or I'm dead. This is... Oh, yeah, I can. This is the way to... Oh, hang on, I can kill that. You only get in for 1 this way, right? I kill this thing. Okay. Still bad, obviously. Okay, sure. Very cool. Yeah, I just need a card that like wipes the enemy board and gains a bunch of life and plays some creatures. I don't think it's asking too much. Where's all your creatures at? Here they are. And that's it, I'm dead. I know that decks me faster, but, you know, decking is not how I'm losing this game, right? I'm losing this game by the way the board currently is. I should have seen if I could set Ostensia Uprising and shoot myself in the face. I couldn't do it after playing all those cards, but maybe... I probably could have played some number of them and then done it. That would have been cute. Okay, 2 and 2. I mean, like, should I get rid of some of the draw? Too late. I don't think so. I think it's all great. like my opponent, Iggy the Great. You know about how great draw is, right? Sure, I'll take it. Nothing to do until 3, but... okay, at least it's just a blood fountain. And I found a 2-drop. Imagine running Epicure in this deck, by the way, where decking yourself is a real concern. I mean, in some sense it isn't, right? Every game that I've been worried about decking, I lost due to having 0 life. So... I guess play this first. Not that it matters. There's nothing for 1 red that can kill this. Right, I was worried about decking, but my opponent had the better board state anyway somehow, so I lost before I could hit 0 life. So I think removing the draw would be a big mistake. I've needed all that draw just to stay alive long enough to worry about decking. I mean, I don't know. I think I shouldn't draw, right? I should just play a 3-2. I think so. And then if I want to, I can exploit it with the Stinger next turn. I don't want to, like... Yeah. This guy's too good to kill, I think. I don't know. He's not doing anything for a little while. Yeah, let's kill him. Okay. Whatever. I should have made those decisions before playing a mountain, but... Did I attack already? I did, thank goodness. Okay, but it does still get to draw. Actually a swamp is not bad. It turns this on. It's a little scary.
I am vengeance, bloody and righteous.
I can Grizzly Ritual it if I want. I think I'd rather just, like... Shouldn't have played the swamp yet. Because I might want to... Yeah, well, yeah. In case this, like, hits 2 lands and one of them was a swamp. Okay, that was a mistake. Okay, this is fine, though. Could play the wizard. I don't really want to. I want this. Well, no, I do want the wizard, right? Because then I can use this to, like, make them sack a creature or something, which might be kind of cool after I, like, make a 1/1. And this is big enough they won't necessarily want to swing with their 2/3 anyway. I don't know. I'm in some danger for sure. Not drawing.
You wish to know my secrets?
I've never seen that. What card could be on the top of your library that you don't want to pay a little life to draw? What has you so terrified? That's really weird. Okay, just Grizzly Ritual the Sorin then.
Let this be over.
I have 6 mana now and 2 black. So if this draws a swamp, I can actually play the dumb whatever. Are there any dead creatures? Yes, I have one. 2 actually. What is opponent up to? No blocks. Would have been nice to have that bolt last turn. 6 mana is such a tricky number. I don't know. I think I want to play this thing and make them sack something. They're all pretty good. The creatures opponent has. And I can dump a 1/1. I have Bolt available to make a flyer on demand for the blockers phase, if they make the mistake of attacking. They don't. Okay, so I won't bolt anything because there's nothing to bolt usefully. I guess I might have wanted to anyway, so there's something to exploit with the Stinger. Double bolt. That's something. Huh. What would I want to double bolt? They're 6/4, I guess? If I do it both in one turn, then I don't get 2 flyers from it. But I do get 1 flyer, which I can sack to the Fellstinger for draw. I guess that's fine. Kind of a weird turn. But I have a pretty reasonable board now. And a decent hand. My deck's a little smaller than opponents, but not by much. Okay, it's fine. Sort of. So the flipped is they get +1/+0, so that would affect this and also my flyers, by the way. I didn't think about that. If I can make any more, now that I'm just drawing lands. I'm not getting any more blood. I guess I may as well just play these and maybe the land will do something for me eventually. I think I swing in with this, right? Like, it gains me more life than it loses, and it also hurts opponent. It lets them in for 2, but I'm getting in for 3. When they were playing their Scavenger, I didn't have this available, did I? No. Because you can play this in response to the Scavenger and stop it working, which is cute. Oh, I should have used the... this ability when I was attacking. I forgot again. Okay, in some sense I was kind of bluffing a combat trick or something, but it was still pretty stupid. Also, I should be playing swamps in preference to other lands. Ah, this has Summoning Sickness and can't tap. Got it. Cruel Witness, insane draw. So the total mana I have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And I can actually 4 of it can be black, so I can use this twice. Yes, correct. Look at that, I'm finding a use for all this land. Alright, nice draw, but I do still have a 3-3 at least. No attacks is a little bit surprising, I think. Shouldn't you be attacking? Well, no, this just gets chumped, I guess. You need to let me get 1 attack in, and then you can start swinging with this. If we do that, then opponent's losing 1 life per turn, and I'm losing 2. Is that desirable for me? Should I attack and allow that exchange to start occurring? Maybe. Kind of feel like no, though, right? I'm not, like, decking in a huge hurry. Yeah, I think we're going to hold this back. If I could get some other flyer to deal with this, sure, we would be doing that. Or if I could be getting in more damage. Ugh. I guess it doesn't really matter. They don't have anything that's going to bring that back, I don't think. Wow. I mean, this is what I asked for, right? Don't forget, I did miss 1 damage on a previous turn. 1 damage and 1 life when I could have buffed the, whatever it's called. Henrika. Yeah, and we just keep playing lands. They'll do something someday, maybe. Oh, no, don't. Stop. This only works with your end step. So I could have had a 5/5 already. Here, let's do that now so I don't forget. Well, no, cancel. I don't see any reason. Yes, I passed to combat now. Just doing this so I don't forget. Okay, so I wasn't I don't think I was going to attack with the 5/5 anyway, so it hasn't really hurt me that I don't have this going. Okay, this is a nice card to have. I'll play it before combat so I can scry. And also, for what it's worth, get a 1/1, I guess. Yeah? Okay, they're finally giving that thing up, I guess? Or they have a trick? No. Ah, they wanted to flip this, I guess? Sure. This guy's gonna flip, right? Yeah. I guess I can tap it for free? Any creatures in here? Just Henrika, huh? Alright, well, in case opponent has any more scavengers, I'm eating up all the creatures. I guess it would be better to wait until the scavenger goes off. But I had free mana, and it really like doesn't matter, right? It would be better, I guess, to wait, because they might kill something and then scavenger it. So, in some unlikely scenarios, that could end up mattering. In practice, it shouldn't. How do you like that, by the way? 4 Omen counters, the sure sign of a good player. Okay, opponent's keeping about even in draw. I'm still the one who's going to deck first, which is worth noting, but that's about to become very true instead of just a little true. I do actually have a little reach here with this. I could use it on opponent if I wanted. If they don't, like... I mean, I don't know. They have 4 life gain here, right? I'm not sure the timing of when they're going to use that to attack. Okay, they want a bunch of draws to happen. Sure. So I'm getting rid of you. I don't really need you anymore. This is going here. You can block the Death Touch guy? Or the Archghoul? You know, hang on. I don't have to oblige them. Could block like this. This way none of their zombies die. Except the ghoul. I don't know. I think I want more... I want chumpers more than I want Death Touch dudes. Probably. So I can block like this. Now if I'm doing that, I guess it makes more sense to flip it. So it's a little bit harder for them to kill the 5/5. And harder for them to save the 4/3. Okay. It does come back, but only as a 2/2. I guess all question of using this to reach them has turned out to be unlikely, and we're just going to draw now. Looking for more non-creature spells, or creature spells would also be great. Very lovely. Probably we're abrading the 3/3 on my turn and then bouncing something on theirs. Okay, I don't think we're going to be discarding very much here. We have them on a short-ish clock, but not so short that I like... Yeah, whatever. If we don't win fairly soon, we won't win. So draw me something good. That is something good. Oh, that transformed. Whoops. Well, we can bounce it. I don't think I need to play this. I can hold it up, not for blood, but just like to bluff that it's a relevant card. And we have lethal next turn if nothing weird happens. And they only have one card with which to do weird things. I didn't even look at whether they discarded whatever they hit with the Archgoal. I guess they didn't, because... Okay. Ooh, that's a nice one. Well, not really. I have 1/1s to throw away. I think they probably won't exploit. Exploit the 2/2. Okay. Sure. Why do you have a counter? Oh, because of Undying Malice, of course. Okay, they're dead now. Yay! Kind of a sort of haphazard win. I don't know, like just got enough Death Touch guys down and that I could afford to attack them with all the Cruel Witnesses, basically. Cruel Witness kind of carried that game. Just having a 4-mana 3/3 flyer is pretty cool. I don't know, a lot of good things had to happen to me in that game. Alright, getting rid of the Sorin was nice. Oodles of draw. Gustavo Oliveira. That looks Portuguese? Or anyway, Central/South American. Which, by the way, Portugal is not. That's not what I'm saying, but like, it's spoken more... I think there's more Portuguese speakers in Brazil than there are in Portugal. Anyway, I don't want this. Just because there's more people in Brazil than Portugal, I think. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, we have nothing but draw, which is kind of funny. But it sure curves out, doesn't it? 2, 3, 4. All draw. We're playing mono draw today. Oh, I don't like that. I do think I have to play the Impulse on 2, even though it might draw stuff I can't play. I can't just like wait around. Maybe you should have played... No, I think playing blue was right. Alright, that's fine. Maybe? I don't know. I'm probably just not going to use the retrieval. Bouncing their thing seems pretty lame compared to... Well, okay. Maybe I need the tempo. I don't know. Yeah. I'm going to just use this. Gain some life. And some time. And it turns out blue was right, although only because of what I top decked. Because I wanted to play a blue spell and not a blue land on the next turn, so I lucked out on that. Scattered Thoughts, right? Of course. We're looking pretty scared right now, by the way, in case that wasn't obvious. Opponent has creatures and I just still have more draw. Yeah, this is horrible. Okay, Frenzied Devils are not bad, actually. And I'd like another island more than I want the Fellstinger, believe it or not, just so I can play this guy soon. I don't know, the Fellstinger's okay. Sure, give me another creature. I'll hit an island eventually, and then I'll be happy. I'll see you later. Yeah, right, those are those islands. Okay, there's the other island. Okay, so I guess we're just playing the Cruel Witness and trading for the flyer? Before it can train and get too crazy? Yeah, you hit that one, of course. You get in for 4. And if you have any combat trick, I'm even more blown out. What is this targeting? Oh! Oh my god, I forgot. Oh, they have to pay for this. Alright, well, I guess I'm just trading this for the Geist then. Really sad. I need a way to kill that. No, that's not how it works. Unless you want to put more counters on it for some reason? Like, I've made that mistake. I think just Frenzy Devils into pass? Well, I don't know. Maybe they were right, because now if that goes off again, I won't be able to abrade it. Wow. Is that really an intentional play? I think it was. I think you should have put 1 on each. Wow, that's so cool. Oh god, it gains flying. Oh. I guess I should have attacked? I don't know, I'm dead as hell. Yeah, there is nothing I can do. Wow. I needed to abrade that 2-4 before. Or that 1-3 before it turned into a 2-4. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I mean, I guess I could draw a bolt and still kill it. Oh, I shouldn't have tapped any red if that was my plan. Alright, looks like that won't be a problem. Yeah, I mean, this is... Well, okay, I can abrade the 2-2 to not die. You get in for 4 next turn. Means I can't play anything now. I might as well get in for the damage then. Oh, no, this is still lethal because I had to wait till your turn to do this, so you couldn't enchant this thing with it. Wait till beginning of combat before declare attackers. That was the way to live. Instead, I will be dying. Heck of a start from opponent. And like nothing from me. You know, this was the game that I drew only draw. And then when I finally had 1 creature, they had an answer to it. Big surprise. Alright, I mean, not an embarrassing performance. I don't know why it didn't do a little bit better. I guess I just spent... I mean, I feel like I spent too much mana on draw and not enough on tempo. Right, like what wins in this deck? Like, the Cruel Witnesses, the Whispering Wizard, and the Henrika, and that's like kind of it. The rest, I'm all looking for those like 4 cards, and they're not really good enough to win a game all by themselves. Oh well. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.